Hello scholars, welcome back to the Kemet Maasai Academy. We are continuing our series of motivational videos for students, and I'm reading from the Student's Master Plan, Hardcore Rules for a Lifetime of Success. So the topic I'm looking at right now is studying is not hard work. I hate that term, hard work. You know, when people say you have to study hard, you have to work hard. I don't like that term at all. One of the phrases that I dislike the most is when I hear students say, I studied very hard, or I worked really hard to get where I am. Of course, I understand that a tremendous amount of effort goes into the pursuit of one's goals, but I also like to think of it as joyous effort. I hate to think of it as hard work. Now, of course, from time to time, I use a phrase, it's a part of my lingua. Growing up, you just always hear people talk about hard work and the virtues of hard work. It's a part of my lingua, but I try to avoid using the term, and I really don't like the term. I'll tell you why. To me, hard work seems to imply that your time was spent in tedious, debilitating drudgery that you would have been happy to avoid otherwise, similar to the hard labor that convicts are sentenced to. But for me, studying should be anything but tedious. I thrive on gaining knowledge. I thrive on the pursuit of the unconquerable. Knowledge is unconquerable, but the pursuit of it is glorious. The process itself is uplifting because the ultimate goal is unachievable and is constantly being extended into the future. And it extends you into the future as you relentlessly pursue it. Wow, that's just amazing. You die inside when you lose your zest for life. I want to be working straight up until the day I breathe my last breath. Literally. I want to be writing, reading, sewing, gardening, making craft, painting, drawing, loving and being loved all the way home. I'm always tickled to see the glare on people's faces when I tell them that I love to coil up on the couch with a good 300-page math textbook and my calculator and notepad at hand. Nerd alert. It's the same thrill I imagine others get from coiling up with a good detective or adventure novel, or romance novel, or video game. A textbook to me is the very same as a storybook, with author, plot, theme, and style. And some even have colored pictures. There are certain skills that it is necessary to spend hours honing, and those hours should be spent in diligent and happy pursuit. Diligent and happy, not tedious and boring, not pouting and complaining, not whining and threatening suicide. Diligent and happy. In fact, your attitude and approach to any subject play a great role in determining the outcome. If we approached more of our textbooks like storybooks and coil up with them, more of our exams would have a happy ending. And that is so true. That is so true. Our exams would have a happy ending if we treated our textbooks as storybooks. I believe that. Now, like I said, the whole term hard, the hard part of it is what gets to me, you know, because that leaves the feel, gives the impression of, oh, it's drudgery, it's tedious, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be doing this, I wish I was somewhere else having fun. To me, work is fun, or it should be fun, because learning expands the mind. Learning puts you in a position to make intelligent choices, sensible choices that might spare your life, or that might prevent you from, going through some experiences that are unfavorable. The more you know, the better able you are to make good decisions. Knowledge is power. It absolutely is power. Those who are in the know are in a better position than those who don't know. Your safety, the more you know, the safer you can be, and the safer you can make those who are dear to you. Now, I believe that we should, whatever we're engaged in, should be our passion. Now, I know that when you're at school, it's not like you choose, especially at the lower levels, it's not like you choose what you're doing, you choose what you're getting, you're sent to school. But the idea is to expose you to as many different things, as is possible, as is practical, so that you will, you'll see what's what, and eventually you'll be able to say, okay, this is what I like, this is what I'm going to focus on, this is my passion. And then you can narrow down your scope and focus on those subjects. But if you weren't exposed to it in the first place, how could you know? So at the lower levels, yes, you have to be doing a little bit of everything, but that's for your ultimate good, so that you can make a good decision based on what you have you realize that you like, right, over the period of time. Now, as you get older, as you advance in your studies, you are narrowing down your scope, so you will be doing things that you really love. And as you go further to choose your career, make sure that you choose something that you are truly passionate about. Don't choose your career based on what your parents say you're to do, what your teachers say you're to do, what it has been ordained for you to do, whomever is telling you you were ordained to do this. Don't carry on the family business if you really and truly don't want to carry on the family business. Let the family hire a manager to do that, because it is really painful to watch someone engage in doing something that they are not passionate about. I think we should rise in the morning raring to go to our jobs. I'm raring to go to teach students. I'm raring to go to write. Right? So those are the careers I've chosen because that is my passion. But if you choose something just because somebody else is saying this is what you should do, or because, well, this is what will make me a lot of money, this is what will give me a lot of power, but you truly don't want to be doing it, you're going to end up, morning comes and you don't want to get out of the bed. You're going to be taking out your frustrations on your clients, on your patients, on your customers, because you don't really want to be serving them. That's not what you truly want to be doing. They're going to take it out on them. And you're not going to enjoy that career. However amount of money you make, whatever amount of power you have over others, you're not going to be happy. and your work will seem like hard work. It truly will seem like hard work. Every day you have to get up and do this. You don't want to be doing it. Alright? So, my scholars, I encourage you, expose yourself to as many different subjects and fields, especially in the lower levels, and then as you go up, try to narrow that down to something that you really and truly love. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, that's not going to make any money, that's not going to give you any prestige, that's not going to give you any power, any clout, any whatever. If you truly love something, you can turn that into a success. It doesn't matter what it is. If you are passionate about it, you can turn it into an overwhelming success. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, you want to be an artist? How are you going to live? You know, or you want to write? That's what you're going to do? Don't let anybody kill your dream. If that is your passion, that is your passion. And trust me, if you follow your passion, you will be successful, and you will earn from that. And the most important thing, you will enjoy your life, and it will not seem like hard work. If you have been motivated by this video, please share it so other students and teachers and parents can be motivated as well. Remember, the Kemet Maasai Academy has mathematics videos as well. It's not just the motivational videos for students. We have tons and tons of mathematics videos from grade 4 to grade 11. This is something you should take advantage of and share it with your friends, your neighbors, your siblings, your cousins, your classmates, especially those who you know are struggling with mathematics and need some clarity, need some guidance, need somebody to really break it down so they can understand the concepts. This is the place. So pitch your tent, set up your tent. We have enough videos to keep you occupied forever. Alright, so please subscribe to the channel and please share the videos, and I'll see you in the next video.